fields, I glimpsed a farmhouse, a sunken town, rustic and ravaged by age. A cabin overlooking the inky black water of a lake, and a pyramid somehow floating in the distance. The single tower still stood tall. Though I was alone, I knew no fear as I walked across this unfamiliar realm. When I felt a yawning hunger deep in my belly, the voice guided me towards a place of nourishment. My eyes feasted upon its saturated colors, and my appetite was swiftly sated.
With the ending of the Reckoning map, the ending and the final conclusion of Black Ops 6 Zombies, which isn't a conclusion at all. It's continuing the story from MWZ and also continuing the story from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. Feel how you want to feel about Call of Duty and the state that it's in. Go play Battlefield. I don't know. I might play it tomorrow. But Black Ops 7 is coming out soon, and well, it has a lot to answer. Where did Tranzit go? How does Ava fit into any of this? Does Richtofen stay alive? Does Sam get a new body? Spoiler alert, by the way. Sorry, I must have said that earlier. What is going on? Is these characters right here, the old characters, coming back from a previous timeline? Or do they have something to do with this hidden scrapped Revelations thing? But that's a different video. What do I gotta say? I gotta say a ton of things about this map. This map's layout is pretty confusing with the up and down and the down and up, like I've been saying for a day now. 2, Easter egg seems pretty straightforward once you get the hang of it, but kind of out of nowhere. But where am I going at? What are you talking about? What does Tranzit have to do with any of this? What was the beginning of that video? Well, as you can see now, I found this intel in the middle of just going through the Easter egg, going through the boss fight for the first time, actually. And in between that and then, I put 2 together after listening to it completely. Tranzit, Liberty Falls, was always supposed to be a thing. This was always supposed to happen, and well, whether it was planned for Black Ops 6 or 7 is remain to be unseen, because hey, they had to ship a lot of Black Ops 6 to 7 and create a lot of Black Ops 7 off Black Ops 6. So don't be surprised when you get that game that if it's exact copy-paste of Black Ops 6, which would feel like an MW2 situation and MW3 again with the DLC. Call of Duty, gotta get your stuff together, man. All I know is that so far we've been with a hit or miss on maps. And what I felt like they wanted to do was have Liberty Falls, have the mansion map, and have Janus Towers all come out with the tomb in between, all come out. And then this big Easter egg thing was supposed to go on. Maybe even the warheads were supposed to go off and invert the map. Maybe turning everything into Tranzit. But what we got was something different. You got to pick either Richtofen or Sam in this big non-talking cutscene, by the way. That's like 4 seconds, by the way. You get transported to the Dark Ether. You either help Sam or don't, or help Richtofen or don't. And when you get there, you manage to meet these 4 characters. These characters that look really different from Primus, and so different from Ultimus that they might not even be any of them. Or it might be Great War Richtofen, along with Primus, Nikolai, Debsy, and Takiel. Well, hear me out real quick. What if that cutscene that cutscene shows us something that, hey, the multiverse is back, and both of these cutscenes are canon, meaning Richtofen gets his, Samantha gets hers, but our characters get sent into the Dark Ether, fighting against the Shadow Smiths. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is that town is back. And not only is town back, but Liberty Falls would be transformed into this weird amalgamation of old and new. The MPD, this is trying, you know what I'm saying? Everything just makes sense. Listen to the full on intel. Go in game, find it, listen to the full on intel, because it genuinely describes Transit to a T. Now, with it not actually being Transit but Liberty Falls, there's also a couple things that I've been thinking. Like, that cabin that it's mentioned in the woods, is that Strauss's house? Because Strauss was in one of the expo things. I believe Strauss would be like, hey, I can see my house from here. And he's like, wait, why is my house here? Is the Dark Ether transporting stuff back and forth? Like, it's so confusing on what's going on with the story, because no one says anything in any of these cutscenes. But Liberty Falls is going to be Transit, and I've said it all along. DK Dynamite, Gaming Revolution, I was right. I need my shoutouts, man.